A week since the striking medical interns returned to work, a rupture has developed within the Federation of Uganda Medical Interns, a body which brings together the interns. The impasse was ended after a meeting arbitrated by the Information Minister, Dr. Chris Baryomunsi, after it was agreed that the interns would receive half the paycheck of enrolled health personnel. This implementation of the recommended structure under 2018 collective bargaining agreement means intern doctors and surgeons earn 2.5 million shillings per month, or about half the 5 million earned by the senior doctors. At the same time, intern pharmacists, nurses and midwives take 2.4 million compared to the 4.8 million shillings per month earned by the senior counterparts under this category. The payment of 1.5 million shillings to nurses and midwives and 2 million shillings to pharmacists instead of the 2.4 million shillings has caused disagreements among these categories of the practitioners.
The doctors at home, they've got what they wanted. So what is the need for pushing for this? It is not there. So that causes serious division, and there are a lot of bickerings amongst ourselves. There's a lot.
The health workers are now threatening to resort to industrial action if government fails to address the concern by 15th January.
We who are still fighting, we shall fight to the end. We have better tactics that we shall employ, and you'll see the impact. Let me just give you one. These guys who are working, the nurses and midwives, are already on board.
However, Dr. Baryomunsi says the agreement may have been misunderstood since the compromise that the amount payable to health workers would be implemented once the public service has come up with a structure.
At the time when the Ministry of Health submitted the requisition to Ministry of Finance for a supplementary, they hadn't got the new structure for the nurses, and therefore they used the old structure of 3 million shillings, which the graduate nurses are earning today, and that's how they arrived at 1.5 million Uganda shillings per month for an intern nurse. This matter was discussed in the committee. The nurses were represented in the committee, and it was agreed that for now they receive 1.5 million shillings. And once the new structure is approved, then the interns going forward shall be receiving half of what will be the pay for the graduate nurse.
The Chairman General, National Organization of Trade Unions, Asha Wilson Owere, claims strikes by public servants would have ended if the government did not adopt the piecemeal implementation of the collective bargaining agreement.
Yeah. Let them agree entirely that we are going to implement this in phases. You start with phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. But if you just pick an item among what you have agreed with, it becomes actually a serious problem. I'm even wondering why these public service unions have not taken government to court, because that is tantamount to breaking the agreement, which is not allowed in any way.
The increment in paycheck for the interns is an improvement from the 750,000 shillings previously earned. The lot of the interns has been given a 6-week extension on the internship period to cover up for the time lost during the strike. Jackson Onyango, NTV.